And it is 8:16, and joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Community Little Theater, Chris Wipperman back with us, and of course from the Matthew Palmer Trio, one Matthew Palmer. Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Doing good.
Good
morning.
deal.
Good morning.
Saturday night, mark it on your calendars, bring $5, and some friends, have them bring $5, and come on out to Santa's Talent Search. It's this Saturday night, 7:30 p.m., at the Roswell Community Little Theater.
Yes.
And this is, I guess we could say, second annual, right, Chris?
It is the second annual, yes.
We had our first annual last year, big success. And, of course, folks that came last year probably remember the Matthew Palmer Trio. They were the guys that were performing in between gigs there and just setting the tone for doing the shows and doing your... doing mostly classic rock hits. I don't think
mostly classic rock, some blues, and some of my originals that I'm writing.
I don't think you do any original stuff. Do you?
I do.
Do you? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I know you do personally. I didn't know if you did at this show. So cool. We'll hear some of those. I'm hoping again.
Yes. Always trying to push the originals, and I do believe we are doing some Christmas music this time.
Nice, very good. What about other gigs? While we got you here, where are you going to be? You guys got some stuff coming up?
In the current moment, I'm playing the 28th of December in Ruidoso at the Hidden Tap.
Okay.
Also known as Downshift Brewery. They're kind of new. And then the 1st of January, I'm actually here in Roswell at Antigua.
Oh,
from
nice.
6 to 9, yes.
Oh, good
local
deal.
gig. It's nice to be able to play local.
Do they feed you when you do those?
They do, and that is so amazing.
Yeah, I was saying Antigua's got some good. I'm sure they're not letting you try the octopus because you're the band. But I'm saying they probably like burgers and stuff. But if they let you try the octopus, it's pretty good.
I need to try it because I've heard it's
tasty.
Yeah, I'm out on that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm not big on food that can fight back.
I guess eating a lot of veggies. That's squirrel rabbit. But anyway. But, well, cool. That's great to, of course, you guys are, if anybody's seen the Matthew Palmer Trio, they just, and to be honest, you guys sound a lot louder than a trio. You know what I mean? Like, for a three-piece, it's kind of like you hear famous three-piece bands, like, well, Green Day's a quick one, but there's others, a lot of others. But, it's that appeal where, it's like, after you hear it, and you're like, wait a minute, that's only 3 guys doing all that? Like, that's amazing. So, you very talented. Yourself and your bandmates are just amazing musicians. They're really good. I come out for that alone. You're going to see some great talent and some, but the price of admission is worth just coming to see the Matthew Palmer Trio.
Yeah,
hanging out in between and doing the shows and everything.
We've been very lucky. These guys, they joined us last year. They were one of the first acts we talked to last year before we did the show, and it was a great conversation because they're kind of like, we were trying to figure out how to make a full show, and these guys were like, you know what, we don't need to be contestants, we'll play for you. And it's been amazing. We had such amazing response from them, and we're so glad to have them back. I think
glad to be back.
I think after the show last year, like as we were walking out to the parking lot, I said, okay, mark your date next year, December 19th.
We're locking you in.
And you know what, the guys have been so excited for this one. I've got Donnie Simmons on drums and Brady Chambers on bass, and I told them, that, hey, we do have a few gigs that are like necessary through the year, and this is one of them. They're like, okay, this is interesting. And so this year we're actually running sound for all the other acts.
Oh, cool.
So we're doing the double thing.
I would imagine too, this is kind of because our music scene here in Roswell and everything, it's a pretty close-knit group. It's we have an amazing underground scene that's not as underground as people think, if that makes sense.
Right.
It's put it this way, a lot of people see this much of it, but there's so much more underneath there. There's so many talented musicians and things playing at, stellar, various coffee houses around town, various places and things like that. But it's a community.
Yep.
I would imagine some of the people performing as acts here and others, either they may have already be in some of those circles or being introduced to some of those circles.
And that's the other thing that's great about this is it is introducing some people that, this is a possibility.
Yeah.
This is what I do for a living.
Right.
And it always shocks people. They're like, you do this for a living? And it's so cool to be able to do that because I have the community that supports me.
Yeah.
I have all these other musicians who come out to my shows. I'm able to work with other musicians who are like-minded.
Sure.
Like Brady Chambers plays for GDP.
Oh, cool.
And so it's nice that we have that,
Sure.
That sort of thing. And Donnie's played with several other groups around town. I'm failing to mention them because I cannot remember off the top of my head.
But I would imagine, do you guys ever do collaborative projects and things where you're kind of
it's
work together on a song or something?
It's been a long time, and last year didn't really help.
Sure,
COVID. Busy.
COVID does definitely put a wrench in
But that
that.
that is the plan. I'm currently trying to get back into the writing process to release another album.
Okay.
and the guys are interested in working in on that, and hopefully we're going to see how that goes.
Awesome. Yeah. Good deal. That's cool. Well, so hopefully we can, would love to do this in next year or two. When you guys get, some gigs, things, and come and doing some shows around town, come on the show, and maybe we can get all three of you guys.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Do a little song or two here.
We can definitely do that.
Do a little jamming. That'd be good. That'd be fun.
Yeah, of course, I'm here for the talent show now, but I will mention that March 19th, we are working on putting together a singer-songwriter show at Roswell Community Little Theater.
Oh, cool.
That will feature several local bands. Matt has already agreed to be one of them, and you may remember Marie Manning from last year.
She's a very talented musician.
Very talented. Yeah. She's a contestant again this year, and she's already agreed to be in it, and I think we have at least one other commitment, and we're still looking. If you're out there, we're looking. I'd love to have a Spanish band. I'd love to have somebody who plays
Tejano or regional Mexican or something.
And I'd love to have a country artist, somebody singer-songwriter, local. We're going not so much for a cover band. We'd like you to have some original songs, but we're going to try to get maybe 5 or 6 bands together and just have a night of music. It won't be super expensive, maybe like $15 at the door, and just come down and listen to some local artists. So, again, I'm not here to promote that, but since you mentioned that, this would be a good chance to throw that out there that we're working on it.
Not to take a shot, but I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
What kind of country are bands? You want like today's country or real country?
Okay. I'll answer that honestly. I don't listen to country, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I know Matt got it. I think Matt would get that real quick.
Yeah, I mean, Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys is not the last song I tuned in to listen to. So.
Do you want country music with synthesizers or not?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
So if there's any artists out there that would be interested, I'll give you our Gmail or email address for this, which is Santa's Talent Search at Gmail. That's an easy one.
Okay.
So but message me and we'll work on that. But that's down the road. Yeah, sorry.
And another way too is like and follow the Roswell Community Theater Facebook page. Mm-hmm. Shoot a message out to there. Say, hey, I heard Chris on the radio. I'm interested in that event here. The artist and music to get you on there. Or come on out Saturday night.
Yeah.
Talk to the folks out here.
Yeah, talk to me. I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Come on out. What time's doors open and everything?
I think we're going to open the doors probably about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
We are hoping to have some art and craft vendors.
Yeah, so get there early. Don't show up at 7:30. Get there 20 minutes early.
And we do still have a couple tables available. If there's any vendors out there, again, Santa's Talent Search at gmail.com. Message me and we could get you in there. So we will have some other stuff going on before the show, so you can check out some of the vendors, and should be a great time. We had so much fun last year, and
it's going to be the best fun night for $5 you ever had.
That's right.
You just come out. It's going to be the great, and I'm telling you, you're going to be, because I did the same thing, admittedly. Mm-hmm. You go in, you're thinking, oh, it's a local talent show. We're going to have like kids doing, and now it's very talented. The kids up there sing 100 times better than I ever could have thought I did. Mm-hmm. They're just great acts, and it's a variety. I mean, you got adults up there, you got young kids. I mean, what's our youngest this year?
Little Corbin and Josiah. I hate to say I don't know how old they are, but I mean they're 9 years old.
So they're not middle school yet. Yeah, they're still elementary school age.
Yeah, they're part of our CAPS program at the theater, so they're familiar with the theater. But yeah, they're going to be playing this year, and we're so excited to have them back. And those guys, Corbin last year played by himself, and his brother's joining him this year.
It's a duet now.
Yeah, you keep an eye on them. They're going to be. Was it the Hansons? Who are the brother bands that have been around? The Jonas Brothers. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're seeing my music knowledge here. I don't even know the names. I'm like a 70s guy, so I don't know. But the Carpenters, I don't know.
Like the Doobie Brothers?
Right? Yeah. That had the word brothers in it. But,
Smothers Brothers?
Right. Yeah, but you watch these guys. Yeah. And I was joking with Angela, their mother. I said, okay, most bands are trios, so you better get on that.
I need a third string.
No, he's going to be a new
How many more stranges you got? We need one more to make the trio.
Yes. and what a cool thing. So they've called their band The Strangers. Their last name is Strange. So,
well, I mean
how creative is that?
You've got instant marketing right there.
Right.
You gotta ride with that.
Exactly. But we're excited to have them, and we got a couple new acts this year, and we got a couple acts that have returned, which that's always a good thing to me, because that means people had fun last year and felt like it was worth coming out and putting in the work to do the show. So I'm glad they're coming back.
By the way, if the Strange Brothers need a little marketing, I would recommend you open all of your shows with the Ghostbusters theme, because it starts at something strange in the neighborhood.
There
you get them right with that.
Yeah, That should be their intro music. Like the way baseball pitchers now have a song playing when they walk on stage. Yeah,
that's how you lead in, right? That every time, walk up with that.
Yeah,
so, awesome. Very cool. But folks, come on out this Saturday night. Show curtains up at 7:30. Get there early. Like I said, visit some of our vendors. Get the kids' picks with Santa, and come on here and be a part of it. And then. Don't forget, you get to vote for your favorites. There is an audience favorite award that'll be awarded too. Don't forget, you're also the judge and myself and Rudolph and the Sugar Plum Fairy. I say myself, the Grinch. I don't know, not me. I have no say in that. We're gonna have a tough decision trying to pick our first place and second, third place acts here because it's going to be some great talent. You come help us. Yeah. Your crowd reaction's probably going to sway the judges a little bit. If they got the crowd going and everything, that's going to sway. So come support your favorite acts. Right. Cheer them on hard and come on out Saturday night and have some fun. With
first place this year is $500, and that is amazing money.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's
great. And the audience choice this year. So just to explain that for people who aren't familiar, when you come in with your admission, you get one ticket. You can buy extra tickets for $1. All the money goes to Roswell Community Little Theater. We are trying to put a roof on our theater. Right. So this is all a fundraiser. We're nonprofit. Also, we will have some raffle baskets. I've had some great donations from some local businesses, so we're going to be putting together some raffle baskets. Cool. Tickets for that will be $1. I mean, a couple of these baskets are going to be worth $200 or $300 at the rate we're going here.
Nice.
And if I can, real quick, I want to thank Roswell Ford.
Absolutely.
They are one of our big sponsors this year. Anderson Bethany, again, they're always a great sponsor of the theater. And Berkshire Hathaway, Dan Coleman over there, who has helped with the prize money this year.
Absolutely.
So, and we have dozens of other sponsors. I will mention them all during the show. We just don't have time to mention them all right now. But thank you guys so much for supporting your local community theater.
Yeah, and those entities, those organizations, businesses, none of this would happen without their support.
That's right.
So,
no.
Yeah.
All we're missing is your support. Come on out this Saturday night. Again, curtains up at 7:30. Get there. My guess, roll in about 6:45, 7 o'clock. That way you can get your seat that you want. You can come and peruse the gift baskets and get your pick with Santa and mingle a little bit.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. And,
all right.
I'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah. We have our dress rehearsal tonight, so we'll see you later tonight. But thank you so much for having us on, Mike.
Anytime. Thanks, guys.
All right,
and we'll see you guys with our bells on Saturday.
That's right.
So, all right.